Good evening to all. Today we are going to see about the silicon analyzer. The optimum turbine performance, the continuous monitoring of silica in superheated steam, boiler water and feed water is of utmost importance. Silica has soluble and insoluble forms. The most soluble at higher pH, removed by strong base anion ion exchange. Insoluble from removed by filtration. Reason for silica content in water. The external contamination means the raw water in greases, use of silicon-based lubricants and oils, feed water system or chemical dosing or reagent problems. The internal contamination means condenser dust, oil spill absorbent materials, fly ash contamination and blasting materials. These are the external contamination of the silica. Next, the forms of silica. The colloidal silica. More prevalent in water from surface sources, the pH value is higher than 7, insoluble, removed by UF, nanofiltration and coagulation. Reactive silica, soluble, removed by EDI. EDI means what? That is a electrode deionization method. The RO means the reverse osmosis. This is the method used to remove by the silica. Effect of silica in boiler feed water. The 1 ppm of silica in feed water for a 500 watt boiler evaporating 1500 tons of water per hour result in 1 ton of silica being deposited in boiler. The steam containing silica causes reduction of turbine efficiency by deposition on the turbine blades, nozzles, etc. Silica scale is mostly responsible for blocking and rusting of wall water tubes and superheater tubes. Effect of silica in boiler feed water. The silica in boiler feed water alerts the steam velocities and pressure drops, reducing the capacity and efficiency of turbine. Mostly the silica present in a sample means it affect the efficiency of the turbine. The efficiency of this turbine is to be affected that the silica present in a water. Any minor deviation of silica concentration in a power plant can have serious and expensive consequence in relation to performance, reliability, efficiency and safety. It is logical that silica concentration should be monitored closely. The methods of analysis. The molybdenum blue reaction. The hydrophilic blue method is used to measure molybdate reactive silica. The molybdate 3 reagent and acidic molybdate solution is added to the sample to react with any silica and phosphate present to form the molybdo silicate and molypophosphoric acids. Citric acid is added which masks any molypophosphoric acid present and react with excess molybdate. This prevents molybdate from producing an interfacing blue colored compound. The color formed at this point is identical to final color of 0 microgram per liter silica sample. This provides a zero reference and compensates for any background turbidity and color inherent in the sample. The amino acid F reagent is added to reduce the molybdosilic acid to blue color solution. The amount of color formed is directly proportional to the silica concentration of the sample. This is an important one. The amount of color formed is directly proportional to the silica concentration of the sample. Principle of operation. This is a flow diagram for this silica analyzer. We see that this is a sample stream, sample flow, guiding wave, drain, calibration solution 1 and 2, and debubbler and heater, reactor 5, reactor 1 and photometer and flash bulb. Here we see that the sample it feed into this water, feed into this instrument, and the silica present in a water is to be calculated by using these reactors. The reactors is used to find how much of silica present in a water is to be calculated, and that the output is to be get from these detectors. The detectors value is to be measured by using the display devices. These are the basic operation of these silica analyzers. Principle of operation is to be briefly given here. The soluble of sample now react with the molybdate and forms silicomolybdate. Since the rate of reaction is slow, it is necessary for the sample plus molybdate to mixed and kept in a reactor for 5 minutes in order to ensure the completion of reaction. For silica concentrations at low ppb level, silicomolybdate complex is reduced with ferrous ions. One sample appropriately conditioned circulate at the relatively high linear velocity through its respective over sampling cup. A rate of 90 ml per hour for sample solution and 4.5 millihour for each of the three reagent is continuously being aspirated by means of peristaltic pump and sequentially added into the analytical flow circuit. The high sample to reagent ratio minimizes error as a result of inaccuracies of reagent delivery rate by the pump. To prevent the interference by phosphates and to intensify the color, the sample mixes react with the oxalic acid. The reducing agent is then added to the sample mix. The mix now enter the photometer flow cell where the optical density of the solution is measured by absorption of infrared light at the wavelength of 820 nanometer. Silica analyzers modules. Here we see that one of the component of silica analyzers modules is the control module. This is one of the very important component in a silica analyzer. The alphanumeric LCD, programming keyboard and alarm system relays and power supply. These are all containing that control modules. Reagent supply system. The supply to analysis module by pressuring the reagent containers. Flow volume and timings are regulated by solenoid valves. Safety interlocks on the compartment door requires reagent depreciation before opening. Reagent system pressure is supplied from an external source. The silica analyzer modules. The analyze modules contain solenoid valves, sample cells and measure light at 820 nanometers. This is the silica analyzer module. This is a control module and both of them called as silica analyzer module. It also contains the solenoid valve, sample cell and measuring light at 820 nanometers. This is a silica analyzer module. You see that this is a control module and this is a reagents and this is a reactors. It's used to find the silica present in a sample is to be analyzed by using these silica analyzers. Then we see for the silica analyzer specifications. Range 0 to 5000 microgram per liter SiO2 is to be calculated by using this silica analyzer. Accuracy of this analyzer is 0 to 5 microgram per liter, 1.0 microgram per liter or plus or minus 5% of reading, whichever is greater 50 to 5000 microgram per liter plus or minus 77% of reading. This is the accuracy of this analyzer. Next, minimum detection limit, the less than 0.5 microgram per liter. Precision, plus or minus 0.5 microgram per liter or plus or minus 1.0% of reading, whichever is greater. Step response time, 8.8 minutes for 32 for 50 degrees Celsius, 15 minutes for 5 to 40 degrees Celsius. This is a step response time for silica analyzer. Next, the ambient operating condition, 10 to 45 degrees Celsius, 5 to 95% non-condensing humidity, suitable for general purpose clean indoor environments. Analyzer sample requirements, the regulator to 5 plus or minus 3 PSIGs, flow rate from 100 to 300 milliliter per minute, sample temperature between 5 and 50 degrees Celsius. The sample pressure control kit is provided. Next, the sample inlet fitting, half-inch OD stainless steel compression tubing fitting. Recorded outputs, the selectable for 0 to 0.01 volt, 0 to 0.1 volt, 0 to 1 volt or 4 to 20 milliamps. Output span programmable over any portion of 0 to 5000 microgram per liter range. The serial input output, the RS-232 and 2 microamps current loop. This is a serial output devices for the silica analyzers. Then we go for the alarms. The 4 programmable relays, 2 sample concentration alarms, analyzer system, warning and analyzer system, shutdown alarms, each equipment with an SPDT relay. 2 with contacts rated for 1 amps resistive load at 30 VAC and 42 VDC, and with 2 contacts rated for 5 amps resistive load at 240 VAC. The power requirements for this silica analyzer is 115 per 230 volt AC, 50 to 60 Hz, switch selectable, 50 to volt amperes and 32-watt maximum. This is the power requirement for this silica analyzer. Next, the reagent pressure source. 20 to 60 psig regulated nitrogen instruments, quality air or compressed air, filter and regulators are supplied with analyzers. Reagent pressure inlet fitting. Half-inch OD stainless steel compression tube fitting. Sample drain fitting 3 by 4 inch NPT PVC female. Air purge 5 SCFH standard cubic feet per hour. SCFH means the standard cubic feet per hour. The instrument quality air. The half-inch OD stainless steel compression tube fitting. Reagent. The reagents, the 2.9 L molybdate 3, 2.9 liter citric acid per sulfaxidant and 2.9 liter amino acid F and 2.9 L silica standard solution SiO2 and SiO2 means what? This is a silicon oxide and 50 microgram per liter 250 ml required for standardization. These are the reagents we are using in the silica analyzers. The industrial applications of silica analyzers. Water treatment plants. The silica analyzers are used to measure the efficiency of anion and mixed bird outlets, detects the depletion of birds and measure the final water quality to ensure it's suitable to enter steam production cycle. Boiler drum. The silica built up in the monitored inside the boiler drum. If the level of silica gets too high, then a blow down is initiated to remove contaminated water from the boiler. The close control of silica levels will help minimize the frequency of boiler blowdown, which can be expensive and inefficient if performed too often. These are the industrial application of silica analyzers. Next, boiler feed water. Measuring the levels of silica in boiler feed water will provide a final check on a quality and acceptability. Ensure the maximum permissible level of silica in the boiler is not exceeded. The steam line. The silica monitoring within the steam line provides a good indication of overall steam purity level provided by the boiler drum. Ensures the protection of the superheater and turbines. Reduces determination water plant costs. Benefits of these silica analyzers. Within its features of lowest detection limit for 0.5 ppb, silica analyzers detects early stages of resin saturation, sustainability, reducing resin generation cost. The built-in sponsor optimizes plant investments and favors implementation of best particles in resin monitoring. Determines the amount of silica deposit on turbine segments. Expectationally, low silica levels can be measured. Works with automatic 2-point calibration, absolute zero silica background determination, slope calibration result in accurate measurement that are greater than plus or minus 0.5% BPP. Reduces downtime. If unchecked, the silica forms difficult to remove scale deposit on a turbine blades, resulting in excessive maintenance and downtime cost. The silica analyzer alerts users to change silica levels in time for corrective action to be taken before significant downtime is incurred. Control of silica in feed water. The concentration of silica in boiler feed water should be controlled strictly to maintain the minimum silica level in steam. Carry over a silica in steam due to the faculty operation should be avoided by maintaining accurate boiler drum level. Load should be increased gradually, avoiding overloading. Steam separator should be efficient. Periodical and continuous blowdown should be controlled strictly to maintain minimum level of TDS, total dissolved solids in a boil water. Next, we go for the conclusion. Silica is a major culprit behind the buildup of hard and dense scale indents, the boilers and turbines for power generation plants. The silica deposit can impair the performance of equipment to such an extent that is imperative to keep it under tight control. The only way to effectively control silica buildup is through effective online silica monitoring analyzers. The silica analyzers provides the early warning of equipment problems before actual failure occurs, thereby ensuring the plant operates at best possible efficiency. Here I give the video link for silica analyzers. You go through this link. Thank you.